Hi. Okay, so good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, I've been going to start a new regime, so today's just going to be a test run. So as you can tell, that we're not using a STEM machine, and soon we're going to be going a lot faster. I'm just doing a quick test run. Apparently, the new regime doesn't use stairs anymore. The new regime uses a treadmill, and it uses walking to jogging to running. And it doesn't actually matter about the speed. What actually matters is the distance. So apparently one of the distances we'll be going to is 9.8987. Only thing is right now, since this is the first time we're doing this in a very long time, I'm gonna have to calculate what that distance actually is because this treadmill is in miles. So let me just quickly 6.14 is what we need to be going to. Also, I'm really annoyed this morning. Dude, the usual route I take to this gym, this morning I was okay, I'll be honest, I think it's too late, but then I realized when I drove past zoomed down the street, right? Going like 80 in a 50 zone because it's pitch, no one's there, right? All of a sudden there's a speed camera there. And then I braked obviously, but obviously the camera got me already. And I did a little U-turn to see if the driver was in there. And then I'm gonna pop the image up right now, right here. The goddamn driver's in the seat, so that means he's operational. Crazy thing is the speed camera had zero lights on. So I don't know if that camera was operational or not. I'll have to see. But if I do get a ticket, which is going to be a couple $100, it is what it is. But I mean, I'm just saying, no lights on, and he's just sitting there, and he got me. I had to do a U-turn because it's so early in the morning, 3 a.m. You know, what the hell? I didn't even expect they'll even be out there. So I'm not sure if he's operational or not. I swear they're supposed to have their lights on, so I don't know if they're on or not. But all I know is that I did U-turn and I literally went in front of the car, took a photo of it, then, went around him like a shark and took a photo of him again. And yeah, I'm not sure there was definitely a guy in there and his eyes were awake. So he wasn't sleeping. So I'm just gonna quickly do a bit of research there as well. Got 6.14 miles. Hold on, I do need to check if you're recording real quick. Because that's the one thing I can't check. You are, okay. We're kind of going like a fast walking pace, but we're supposed to go in for a full jog, but I want to do some calculations first. Ah, got it. Apparently, that speed camera we went past this morning isn't actually operational because if they are operational, they're supposed to have their park lights on, and that camera had no park lights on. But there's a guy in there. I don't know if he's sleeping or waiting until the right time, but apparently, what it says is that if I drove past the mobile camera at 2 a.m. and saw zero lights and zero parking lights and no headlights, it means that the vehicle is not actually compliant of the lighting. And luckily, your boy actually got a photo of it. Yeah, literally got a photo of the goddamn dude with zero lighting. See that? I'll show you the image on the video, but this man had zero lights on his car. So that means he can't, apparently, to the law, he can't legally be taking the speeders right now unless he's got a light on. So I guess I should be good then. I'll see how it goes. But yeah, he had zero lights on his car. Aha, so apparently the I'm supposed to be I'm supposed to be running, but now it says that pretty much in order for that speed camera to be operational, it's supposed to have a park light on, and it obviously didn't have a park light on. So we should be right. So this violates the deployment policy, and I have photo evidence. So yeah. Okay, so I'm supposed to go faster now. I don't know how I'm supposed to drink a whole bunch of water while doing this running thing, but we're gonna run soon. Just wanted to clear that up with the speed camera shit. Just wanted to clear that up. We're supposed to be on this thing, by the way, but this time we're not. We're on this one now. Okay, so anyways, yeah, 9 point. Okay, let me just quickly compare something real quick. Yes, I'm supposed to drink water while running. That's going to be kind of interesting. We could easily do it with the stairs, but not really sure. I haven't actually jogged or run in a while, but I have speed walk. The only problem is the new regime that we're testing out uses running instead of the tread, instead of using this. So we won't even be using the stair machines in a while. We'll be straight up just running and jogging. Well, we're supposed to be running. We're kind of just speed walking right now because I'm doing a bunch of research. Yeah, walking will never beat the stairmaster output. Okay, so we're supposed to be running at 6.5. Okay, wait, let me see. So if we go 6 point, we have to at least be running at 6 plus. Oh no, okay. 6 plus. Okay, well, I'm not sure how this is gonna go. We're gonna have to be silent here. I actually haven't, your boy has not ran in a very long time. I don't think I have run in a long time at all, but it's part of the new regime. So I guess we'll just experience how much we could run. Okay, well, wish me luck. Your boy's about to run first. Am I full? Not really. I'm like empty on water, but I haven't even drank much water. But it's 18 minutes, so I mean we're only doing 30 minutes just to see the test. So all right, YOLO. I guess I hate running. Oh, this feels weird. Am I supposed to run or I'm speed walking? I don't know how to run. Am I supposed to run? This is very weird. Look, it's very awkward for me. I mean, I could speed walk at 6 by running the or jogging. It's because jogging like literally makes the whole entire body, move. I mean, I guess I could speed walk this. I can speed walk at 6, but by running the, I feel like if I was to run, I would have to like go without a treadmill. Nuts. Okay, screw it. So I'm just gonna have to run at like, I don't even know. Wait, what is it? Military song? Ah, shit. I'm getting tired already. Wait, let's see if I could do 10 minutes of 9 miles an hour. Yeah, I literally cannot talk. Rising up. I know, what does that song go? The only annoying thing about running is that like literally everything is just shaking. Wait, who's that guy who runs a lot? David Goggins. David Goggins. Hey, there we go. Done. Oh no, that was test one complete. Oh shit. Okay, damn, that was actually kind of hard. Okay, recommended over 6.4. Okay, so let's talk about the results for the test right there. So at around 18 minutes, we went around. Okay, hold on. So if we ran at 12 minutes at speed 9, so running at speed 9 to 12 minutes, we finally caught up to 3.2. So that's around 5 kilometers. We're supposed to be hitting 9.8, 9.87. So, yeah, so no, we're supposed to be hitting 6.14 miles. So we did 3.2. So we did 3.2 miles, which equals. So that was 5 kilometers in 30 minutes. Obviously, we spent the first 18 minutes walking fast. So therefore, technically, tomorrow when we try again, we'll be able to get faster, I think. I'm surprised of, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty surprised of myself. That's the stats, by the way. We went 9 speed for like 12 minutes and we reached 3.5. So that's 5 kilometers right there. The calories is significantly lower than what we do on the stairs, though. But yeah, usually our stair, usually our stairs are 30 minutes. So I guess we'll just stop that there. But next time for the next test, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, running at 9 speed for 10 minutes straight, that was pretty challenging. But one interesting thing is, I'm not even as wet as on the stairs. So maybe the stairs is a lot more hardcore. Only thing is though, I didn't get to drink any water. There was no way I could drink water in that speed. I could not drink water there. But yeah, that's an interesting running test. Perhaps the Stairmaster was actually harder. That's actually kind of interesting. That it, you know, very, very interesting test. But that's the new regime apparently. Apparently, the new regime uses treadmill instead of stair machine. So that is quite interesting. I am still a bit wet, but nowhere near as wet as with the Stairmaster. So 5 kilometers on the Stairmaster. No, 5 kilometers on the treadmill wasn't too bad. Actually, the only annoying thing was when I'm running a treadmill is that like everything in the body jiggles. Super annoying. I'm not sure if that's a good result or not. One thing though that I did research on with the treadmill is that with the treadmill you can't necessarily rest. As you can see sometimes on the Stairmaster, we lean on it a lot, and we sometimes rest fully, or we lean on it, so it probably doesn't count as much, but we still get really wet. I'm just surprised that I've managed to run nine. I'm surprised I managed to run at 9 speed for 10 minutes straight. I think that's like the first time I did it in like a long time. I'm not sure how I looked when I was running, but definitely I feel really light right now, and we'll see how it goes tomorrow. Maybe I have to wake up earlier tomorrow, but we need to hit. We're supposed to hit like 10 k's or 9.87 kilometers, which is supposed to take around an hour. But the fact that we managed to hit half of that already is impressive. We hit we hit 5 kilometers in 30 minutes. So that's pretty good, I think. I don't know. All right, that's enough talking. Great, that was a great test though. Haven't done that in a really really long time. But only downside is the water is definitely. We'll have to just do the waterworks, during the exercises. Yeah, we're gonna have to do the water later. All right. One thing though is I'm surprised that my heart's not even beating fast. Does that mean I'm like somewhat fit, kind of? I don't know. I thought my heart would be beating a lot faster, but right now my heart is like normal again. Must be because it's the master. It's kind of strange. The Stairmaster is a lot more intense. I think one thing I like about the Stairmaster is that it just doesn't jiggle your whole entire body. Literally doesn't jiggle your whole body. It's like stable and you can go quite fast. But I guess to a degree, yes. The main reason it doesn't jiggle a lot is because I'm using my arms as stability, especially with the rails. Like I can go speed 14, but if I'm like leaning half my body weight on it, and then when I'm doing the normal 6 speed, my hands are either on the side when I'm talking or drinking, or just on the edge. So yeah, we're gonna have to do the water later. Usually I do the water on the stairs. However, as you can slowly soon see that my regime is, I did a little alternating yesterday, changing the regime a bit. I'm making it a bit more like, to a degree, purposeful-ish, kind of. I mean, the regime in calisthenics has, I almost increased it. Actually, I have, in the calisthenics regime, I have increased the dips and the pull-ups. That's gonna take like an hour to do, GG. I've also changed up the ab regime, and I've also included a bit of thrusting in the calisthenics, which is gonna be quite interesting. A bit of thrusting, and yeah, the whole regime's kind of gonna be a bit more purposeful, which is why the stair machine isn't. Steam machine might be out the question. It really depends, of course. I mean, yeah, it just depends. It really depends. Because how often would I like run? You know, I I might change the regime. I'm not really sure, but apparently the regime I'm doing is a bit more purposeful. What is what it's supposed to be? Matter of fact, the regime's so purposeful. I'm not even supposed to be doing weights. It's supposed to be just be purely calisthenics and outdoor training, kind of. But you know, okay. I know that we're supposed to be doing. Usually we do leg press, so I think we're gonna do leg press. I swear the machine alternated. I'm still gonna do a leg press. This is not part of the regime. I don't know what's going on. The regime's a bit mixed up. We need mass drink water. Like it's not even funny how much water we have to drink to catch up. I have to drink. I have to catch up the water intake. So the talking ain't gonna be much. Matter of fact, we can't even talk on the treadmill. Okay, well, I'm not gonna be talking much. I have an entire water bottle to finish, plus another one. Oh my goodness. Alright, just focus on water. We're gonna get bloated, by the way. Water. We're bloated. Okay, well, that went down extremely fast. I think it's because we're supposed to have finished this before. So that's why taking this down is a lot easier. Because we were supposed to have taken it down already. I'll dispose of it later. Nuts. We're gonna drink the next water bottle. Is there any topics? I think we went crazy yesterday. One thing I do know is that yesterday I didn't even do any kind of arc. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be fully transparent here, but yesterday I fell asleep for 2 hours in the lunchtime. I know, right? That's like never, that never happens. Like yesterday was like the first time I just fell asleep in the middle of the day. Just fell asleep for like 2 hours at like 12 to 2. You should know. No, I fell asleep for 3 hours. Yeah, 12 to 15. How did that even happen? I don't even know how. I just blacked out. One thing though is that with the new treadmill regime, we ain't gonna be half sleeping, bro. That is not gonna. possibly possible to run like that. You need to be fully awake, man. So I didn't even get any, no like half sleeping, half sleep talk. No talking, no drinking, just straight up running. Was that running? I think that's a jog, more like a jog. Speed 9. I'm not sure if that's a jog or not, because for some reason the treadmills are in miles, even though we're in New Zealand. Okay, bunch of water time. Okay, dude, so much water. I'm gonna die. Anyways, yeah, for jogging and or what on the treadmill, it's really interesting, huh? I'm gonna have to look at the footage because I don't know what it looked like, but all the fat and all the muscle was like just jogging every step, like boom, 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 boom. It's like, bro, it's like, damn, it's like jiggling the entire time. But I mean, again, I wasn't. I don't think I pushed myself hard enough. No, we didn't. We spent like the first 18 minutes on the treadmill just walking at like 5 speed. It was only like the last 10 minutes when I actually ran or jogged. So that test wasn't that good, but it was a good like. Definitely, if we were faster, we would have probably beat the treadmill. No, the Stairmaster. But yes, running on an empty stomach is definitely it helps. You know, we were basically on an empty stomach. Not really empty, but no like no no pre-workout, no pre-workout food. No, we only had like I'd say 0.3 kgs of water before we started running. And also, like I said, the main reason why we were so slow at the beginning was because I was busy on my phone researching if that speed camera got me or not, and then also research a bit of the miles to kilometers. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure from my little research that speed camera shouldn't have been operational. So when I sped past it, I mean, I'm not really worried about the ticket. I'm just more annoyed that it's there, because usually it's not there. But yeah, but apparently, no, it's because usually I catch them. Because the thing is, with police cars, I have my shares of police cars. You can actually tell in the middle of the night that it's a police car because the police car's rear tail lights are on, and if they're on the opposite side, if they're on the other lane, you can see their white LED lights, so you slow down instantly and you'll never get caught. But this time, the speed camera was no lights were on, and it's a RAV, so by the time I went past it, I realized after looking at the side of it because it had no lights on. But usually when a car has some rear lights on, you slow down anyways. You know, it'd be crazy to imagine that dude was asleep. The worker was asleep. No, he wasn't. His eyes were open. Imagine if he was just sleeping there, chilling, sleeping until the time to turn on the lights and do the radar. But why would he sleep in the car? Is it that hard? Huh? That makes sense. Definitely, we're gonna check on him and check him up when I on the way back to the HQ. I'll check up on him, see if he's active or not. Maybe get out the car and get a full review. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I will do that. Maybe I will do that. Not gonna lie, maybe I will do that. If that bloke is still there, I'm gonna park the car and then I'm gonna show you guys the car and the speed cameras that they deal with. It's not illegal, just walking by. Rightio, so now we're gonna do the hip machine. Last week we didn't do this one properly because there was another bloke here, but it's alright. Alright, well, you guys know this is one of the goats. This one is actually much better than the other one, I think. Only thing about this one is what's crazy is that the regime kind of, it's not embarrassing, but the regime did actually mention that instead of doing our usual protocol on the hip thruster, you know, because there's no, wait, am I supposed to put this on my, can't remember. What was I saying? Oh wait, hold on, let me just do this real quick. Wait, does this go around my... I completely forgot how this one works. Oh shit, what the fuck? Who the hell is hip thrusting 68 kgs? You out of your mind? 32 kg seems reasonable. That one's still pretty good. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the weird thing about the regime was that apparently instead of doing this kind of method, it's supposed to be like 987 hip thrusts with like a weight, I guess. And since it's supposed to be practical and purposeful, then the average would be 45 kgs. How heavy? Most of them are like 60 k. No, I think 52 is reasonable. Dude, I don't even know if I could hip thrust 52, especially not 800, 987 times. But for practicality, I guess I have to do that. But the problem is, the hip thrust is supposed to be daily. Like the regime treats hip thrusts as a daily thing, not a 1 week thing. So that's going to be quite interesting because it treats hip thrusting like a push-up, which is kind of interesting. But I don't know how to do hip thrusts at home because I don't have a machine like this. I think it relies on like pure just on the yoga mat thrusting into the air. That's what it means. I think no, that's the rice bag. Oh, hold on now. It's a scuffed regime. It's called it's called the regime is actually called Alpha 3. It's a variation I created. It's a mix of Alpha 1 and Alpha 2. Alpha 1 being purely just strength and combat. Not combat, but just strength. Alpha 2 is Alpha 2 is a bit more of the practical, very practical one. Alpha 3 is a variation of the two, and that's the one that was recommended to me. So yeah, right now I'm actually disobeying the entire regime. Not even supposed to be. There's no such thing as leg press or this, but oh shit, that no, there's no way we could do 52 kgs of hip thrusting. What? Dude, 52 kgs is insane. How the hell? Okay, no, that's all right. 52 kgs is actually insane. How the hell is that heavy? Damn, 52 kgs is actually that was heavy. Not gonna lie, that was actually. I'm gonna lower that to 45. Oh, damn, I did not know the hip thrust. The differences between that one and this one is very different. This one, I like this one because it's got a lot more back support. A lot more back support. Yeah, so apparently, yeah, I need to look at the regime a bit more. But, today was just a test. Definitely, though, if we started running for, again, we only ran for like 12 minutes. If we ran for 30 minutes tomorrow, I wonder how we'd do. Alright, check our weight. No, not yet. Okay, I drink all the water. That was like the third one. We're gonna be late. by the time we walk back. It's alright. Damn, the glutes definitely hurt. Oh man. That 52 kg hip thrust definitely broke a bit of something. I think it broke some fibers of the muscle. You know, when you like do a really heavy exercise, your muscle fibers break, and it's like, damn. So the next day it's gonna be sore. Probably 60, 60, 67. Huh. Wait, what? Okay, interesting. I actually 67.45. I think that's a I think that's kind of a record, isn't it? Wait, we're actually 67.45. Well, I guess we'll see how it goes with the new regime. We did eat 1,900 calories yesterday. Actually, it was a lot of food now that I think about it. Dude, it was so much food. Even though the chicken was like 800 calories, the muesli and stuff was like nearly 200 grams. (67.45 kgs). Okay, we're just gonna do as many reps of 32 kgs as possible. Just see how that goes. Because the last finishing one, we'll just do as many 32 kgs of thrusting, just like as many as possible. Let's count. 987. That's crazy. But we'll try it with 30 kgs first. 32 kgs. I wonder how many that is. Let's see how many we could do. I'm gonna estimate like 50. $40. I could do 10 more. $50 it is. I'm gonna retry this one. Wait, am I doing it right? This is technically one of the exercises. Technically one of the exercises is supposed to be on I'm supposed to be on my knees like this, and then I'm supposed to like again, this one's way too I think I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, hold on, I'm stuck. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure we're too short for this one. Which doesn't really make sense, but whatever. We're way too short for that one. Every time I try it, it's like, I'm pretty sure we're too short. Too short to use that machine. Because, like, it presses against my stomach. Which doesn't make sense because I thought, actually, no, makes sense. Because if my torso was, like, a bit longer, or no, if my legs were, like, longer or bigger, that Nordic one would work. I'm pretty sure this is, like, twice in a week where we've done something like this. What is this for Nordic hamstrings? I definitely do. I definitely will apply efficiency to this one. Probably. Something like that. Choose a better angle. I think I'm doing this one right this time. Because that definitely felt a lot more, you know, back. Yeah, when I get back to HQ, my calisthenics regime, it's gonna definitely be interesting. I'll have a look, I'll see how it goes. But it's definitely gonna be interesting. To my agents that are watching today's video, I mean the agents that are seeing the raw video today, we're going to be doing a lot of interesting stuff. It's nothing to talk about. The only thing is that we're literally 7.4 kg. So again, with the new regime, I wonder what's going to happen. I do wonder what's going to happen. The new regime is going to be interesting. Though I do miss the Stairmaster, I will have to see how we do tomorrow. Because tomorrow we will be running a bit more, seeing how it goes. Really need to do some arc today. I think the only reason why we've been lacking on arc is because we're just doing velocity stuff now. The acceleration part is already over. That's mainly the reason. Acceleration part's already over. Maybe we should actually go visit that speed camera guy. Maybe. Wait, I think we're gonna take the headphones off. We're gonna have to go dark. That thing is so squeaky, it's insane. Righty ho, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's a wrap. Interesting test today. Interesting. So I shall continue the regime back at HQ. Shout out to my agents that watch these videos. Again, you're going to be seeing a very interesting calisthenics regime because we're going to be doing some interesting techniques. I don't have a rice bag, by the way. I don't have a rice bag, so just do it at the air. No, but apparently the rice bag technique, you actually have to like do prep. Like you need to like make. I don't even have any of that stuff. I do. No, I don't. Well, no, dude, just shut up. Shut up. Just do the air. I have spotted the man. Let's see if he's awake or not. I'm just gonna wait for this guy to walk past first. But let's have a little browse. See this guy here? Look at him. Let's go have a visit. We'll go visit him real quick. Once all the cars pass, of course. Let's see if he's awake. But this is the car. See, look. Look, radars. Is he awake? What do you think? He's asleep? I think he's asleep, but look. Look. Hold on. Look at the radars though. That's kind of cool. Some kind of number. Look, they got like these cameras where you can't even see. That's why I've got a second phone. Look. Hold on. Look at that. That's kind of cool. And I got a fire extinguisher. They also have. So these radars. That's kind of cool, huh? I'm allowed to do this, right? This is legal. I don't care. Look at this car. Oh, damn! And like they got these cameras here too. See, look, boink. And some kind of battery. There's one here. There's another one here. And look, they got these things here too. Is anyone in here? Oh, there is someone in here. Is he operation though? I don't think he is. I don't know if he's live or not though. He's got something. He's recording me too, but I mean, this is Earthlog. And look, he's also... He's recording me too. He's recording me too. We're both recording. But I mean, I'm kind of recording myself too as well. But he's got no headlights on too. I thought he's supposed to have like headlights. Or he's supposed to have something on. Should I ask him? I should interview him too. Hold on. Can I ask a question, sir? Sorry? Oh yeah, I should probably ask him on the other question. I should ask him. Wait, sir, can I ask a question? Sir? Can I ask a question, please? I was just wondering,
When it comes to these speed cameras, right, do you have to have your headlights and park lights on? Sorry?
It's any vehicle has to be visible in a 50k area for 50 meters.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're not, it's all right.
No, I'm saying, do you have to have your headlights and park lights on, especially at the night?
No, unless your vehicle's not visible.
Yeah.
In a 50k area for 50 meters, but I'm sitting right under the light.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're getting a lot of people today, eh?
I have no idea.
Oh. So how does this work, by the way? I'm just curious.
We have to tell you, I'm looking for a card. We have to tell you to contact NZTA.
Yeah.
And they will let you know.
Ah. So you're not supposed to have your park lights on. Your gas thing's open, by the way. You want me to close it? I don't want to touch it though. This thing's open. Wait, so during the night you don't have to have your park lights on? R.I.P. that dude. Oh my, that dude just got R.I.P. that dude, bro. Did you just see that? Oh my god. This is kind of fun. Wait, so basically you just, oh, he just closed on me. R.I.P. So yeah, basically he just, oh man, dude. So he's not, that means he got me this morning. He got me this morning, bro. Man, he got me this morning. What a butt, whatever. It is what it is. Hey, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that man's collecting a bunch of cash, but yeah. Anyways, that's a exploration done. So that man, apparently he doesn't have to have his park lights on because he's under the headlamp. So he's just collecting people. Well, it is what it is. Gotta be alert. Leaving. He's leaving. He's leaving. Oh no, he's coming towards me. He's leaving now. He's leaving. Bro, he left. Alright. Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another unboxing. Now, this disc is not very set up properly, but it's just a quick unboxing. I mean, I already told you guys about what I ordered before. It's basically just HDD, but I might as well unbox it on the show, right? Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we have got the packages. Shall we open it? Well, I mean, what am I saying? The packages are, well, it's pretty simple really. It's just one of these and apparently this. So apparently this case from Spigen, from, shout out to Mobile's Review, that channel, that guy, the Asian guy, he's a G. So he said that this was like the second top pick, so decided to try it out ever since the smaller case unfortunately passed away. This is probably the most important tech. It is pretty cheap considering that today I probably got a ticket. So honestly, this compared to that ticket is probably absolutely nothing. So I guess this is just a 5 terabyte hard drive to keep these videos alive. They're just archives. So, you know, anyone who's watching or Asians who are watching, right? If you guys ever wanted to see the raw footage, you know, the unedited versions with 0 speed, 0 edits, if you go in my room and you find this hard drive, this is where all of the raw videos are. So if you're a really big fan, you know, you can come into my room and steal this hard drive and yeah, you'll get the raw videos, no edits, you know, many hours long. And I'm sure you're a big fan if you're trying to steal this, you know. But yeah, that's really about it. It's just a simple hard drive. Now I just got to make sure this works, but Seagate's 5 terabyte hard drives, I've got 3 of these already. No, 2. This is my third one. Seagate's hard drives are already proven to me so far to be the best. However, I would say keep in mind, do not buy Seagate hard drives from Amazon, especially not their big, like 8 TB ones or anything. Just when it comes to buying hard drives or SSD, okay, well, I bought the SSDs on Amazon, right, from Samsung, because Samsung's good. But when it comes to Seagate big hard drives that are more prone to fail, you want to go with a local store. Well, here you go, that's just the hard drive, 5 TB hard drive. And then of course we've got this phone case, which I guess I'll put onto you and see how you look. This is probably for like outdoors, kind of. I mean, your clear case right now is pretty good, but this one, apparently it's supposed to be really thick. Oh, it is nice and thick. Very large. It's very silicone-like. But this should... I'm gonna quickly test it real quick. But yeah, the unboxing is that short. I know, right? Cool.